Hello everybody. This has been a really tough week to be a football fan, as a tragic event happened, as we all know, on Saturday. The Leicester City owner, Vici Sanaprava, tragically lost his life along with 4 other people in a helicopter accident. This really puts things into perspective for what it means to be a football fan, as we all know now, life means a lot more when tragedy hits. The outpouring of emotion and good wishes from every football fan around the world towards Leicester City and everybody involved in the horrific event shows that football fans really can pull together when times are tough, which is fantastic. The Leicester City owner, Vici Sanaprava, took the reins in 2011, and his aim was to take Leicester City to the top of the English game. This ambitious project was reached, and not many people could believe this could happen, but it did. Leicester City became Premier League champions in 2016. Whilst the year previous they avoided relegation, and before that they also had good success in the championship. So it was a terrific project and a terrific story, which sadly came to an end on Saturday evening. But his legacy will always live on. Now, I'll give you my predictions for game week 11 in the Premier League. First up tomorrow, Bournemouth take on Manchester United. I've gone for a 2-1 victory for Manchester United in that one. Then Cardiff take on Leicester City. I've gone for a 2-0 victory for Leicester. Everton then play Brighton. I've gone for a 2-0 victory for Everton. Struggling Newcastle play high-flying Watford. I've gone for a 2-1 victory for Watford. West Ham take on Burnley. I've gone for a 1-0 victory for West Ham in that one. Then there are 2 evening games tomorrow. Arsenal take on Liverpool. I've gone for a 2-1 victory for Liverpool in this big clash. Then later on in the evening at 7:15, Wolves take on Tottenham Hotspur. I've gone for a 2-1 victory for Spurs. Then on to Sunday's fixtures. Manchester City take on Southampton. I've gone for a 3-0 victory for Manchester City. Later on that day, Chelsea take on Crystal Palace. I've gone for a 2-0 victory for Chelsea in that one. And then there's one game on Monday, Huddersfield to take on Fulham in what we'll have to say is a 6-pointer at this stage. The stakes are really high as both teams are near the bottom. I've gone for Huddersfield to beat Fulham by a goal to nil. Now, I'll give you my fantasy Premier League predictions. My squad is as follows for this game week. I have Ederson in goal, the Manchester City goalkeeper. My back line is made up of Alonso, Fuchs, Walker and Robinson. My midfield consists of Kante, Maddison, Hazard, Mane and Gray. And I've just gone with the one striker this week, Sergio Aguero. And Super 6 has 2 championship games this week. I've gone for a 2-1 victory for Derby County over Birmingham City. And I've gone for a 2-1 victory for West Bromwich Albion over Hull City. And the rest of the games are all Premier League matches. So, that's it for this week, folks. Happy predicting, and we'll talk to you again next week. Bye bye from Shane.